Hey subscribers, how you guys doing? Welcome to Trade Confident. Guys, let's go over Matic. Now, I know the long trade doesn't look the best right now, but there is some very positive news here. We could start moving back into the positive direction. Now, I know a lot of you guys might not have actually followed this trade, but if you're looking to get into Matic today, you might be making a very good decision. Not financial advice, but let me prove to you guys some things in here of why we can start heading up. Let's start with the news though, because it matches very closely to what I'm looking at, okay? So this is the #1 trending article right now for the price prediction on Google for Polygon Matic. And here's what they say down here, I've highlighted it. Until Matic manages to clear this trend, and then we're looking at a downward trend line, and then we're also looking at, a horizontal trend line here. Okay, you skip perspective here, I'll keep this chart in view. Until Matic manages to clear this trend, it remains in danger of falling below support right here of $1.02, okay? Having said that, if Matic escapes the downtrend, it puts the bulls back in charge and opens the door to $1.50. Okay, there's a interesting reason why I think they picked $1.50, and it's actually what I'm looking at too for $1.50. So $1.50 is where I'm looking for us to pump up if we do get a move up here soon. We are going to be going over the metrics of Matic, which are brand new on TradeConfident.io, along with DOGECOIN, Cardano, VECHAIN, Ripple, and Uniswap. So we'll go over there in a second. But last time we saw the trend exhaustion down here this low, like this low, this is incredible, guys. It was down here and as well as down here, and then we see a little bit of a dip there. So last time we got down here, if we pull the bottom of this dip, I know this is actually the exact bottom right here. We overextended ourselves. If we just take this entry here and we go up to the top, we're looking at about a 28%. If you come down to the bottom where it completely overextended itself and then moved back up, it's about a 46%. So I'm looking at around a 40% move based off it hitting the bottom red line and just pinning itself. Basically, we saw a pin of itself down here. If we take that move and we put it over here, we're looking at around 40% here, which puts us right at around $1.47. So I'm kind of seeing, possibly from historic data, that we could see a move up about 40%, which would correlate as well to about $1.50. $1.50 is also a very psychological level quarters theory number. So I'm watching that closely in here. I want you guys to watch this too. Those of you guys have the price versus the money flow. This is showing us that money is entering back into the market here with the green line. I know it looks like price is moving down, but money is slowly but surely entering back in, and this is being bought, okay? This is a good sign. If you guys want to see where money flow is coming from, this is the indicator you guys need to get. It is in the description of the YouTube channel here, okay? The trend dashboard is showing majority red. This is a very interesting signal here because a lot of retail traders use their RSI stochastic, MACD, and their MAs to tell them where momentum is in the market, and they are correct. But this is telling a lot of them that it's expected to move down further. They're looking at supports, and they're probably looking at this visual support on the chart here, expecting maybe another 14% move down. Now, although that is absolutely possible, so I'm not going to try to say that it isn't, let me show you guys some things that are happening on the metrics so you guys can get a better idea of what's happening in the background that the whales are looking at that really, I believe these affect the currency movement more than fundamentals or even a lot of technical analysis, okay? So we're looking at the emotional index of the market. What are people feeling right now? If you can understand how people feel in the market, you can understand how hedge funds and whales look to trade. I'm telling you guys, they buy your guys' fear and anxiety every single time, and when people are greedy, they're shorting the market, okay? So when we look at this metric every morning, it is telling me we are looking at a lot of anxious and possibly fearful people. Here's the thing, this metric is gonna update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is in about 2 hours here. The reason for this is that at 4 p.m. UTC is the highest amount of traded volume on Coinbase, which is the US's largest exchange. So that actually correlates over to 9 a.m. So I have this metric update us exactly 1 hour before the biggest amount of volume comes into the market. So we get the best data right when we need it before all the major things happen, okay? It tells us what whales are looking to position themselves based off data, and then they make their decisions, which ends up pushing the volume up. So you guys want to check this every day right around 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is where it's an hour before the biggest amount of volume historically goes into Coinbase, and that's where the big moves happen. Okay, so if we see this move down here into the anxious or even fearful section today or over this weekend, that is a signal for a very good long trade, okay? Not financial advice, but I'm just giving you guys some heads up here. We don't have the long and short trade data yet. I'm working on pulling that from Binance, but when I do, I promise you guys, it will be up here. The long versus short trade risk. If you're looking to take any trades today based off the daily time frame, which correlate to other time frames as well, we are now pushed down into the good long trade. Now, again, in the next couple hours, this is going to be updating. If we push down in here to the great long trade section, this is where I'm expecting to see some pumps in the market and to see a move back up. But we need to watch to see what the metric does. The well and the institutional smart money is buying this. I told you guys over here, if you're looking at this metric, we are seeing a little bit of buying coming in here. Well, it is holding true with smart money when they buy the dips and they buy the fear, they sell your guys' greed. Okay, that's how we need to be looking at this. When we see a bunch of long trade volume come into the market based off this metric, this is where I'm really expecting to see a lot of moves back up. We're at a very strong support. We see wells coming in and they are buying this. And last time we saw this, it was very clear that when we saw this volume get up this high with long trades, we saw a very nice move up in the market. We also saw an incredible spike up here, which also led to a jump here. We saw a spike here, which led to a jump. We saw a spike here, which led to a jump. Okay, very good metric to be watching, guys, if you're trying to get confidence if you should be taking long trades or short trades. This is looking better for long trades today than anything else, obviously because we're heading down, but the metrics are backing that up with the number one trending article here showing that we could be heading to $1.50. And I'm also actually predicting a move around here. Last time we pinned ourselves to the bottom here, like I said, we overextended ourselves, but the bottom to the top was about a 42% jump. Take a 42% jump right now, puts us right around here at like literally 42%, brings us to $1.50, $1.5743, okay? So I do believe the next jump is to $1.50 psychological quarters theory number, but how soon will we hit it? I'm not exactly sure, but what can we do? We can watch the metrics over here to see what are the wells doing. If this continues to increase, guys, this is a very good sign that we could be starting to head up, but let's look at the other way of this. If this starts to actually decrease, this is a good sign as well, okay? So we are actually seeing if this, in 2 hours here, literally 2 hours this is going to come out, and it'll update for all of you guys who have this. This is $49 a month. I'm going to eventually be charging $100 to $200 a month for all these metrics, and I'm continually building the site to give you guys better and better data. It costs me a lot to run this, so literally if you guys want it, $49 a month, I'm going to be upping this like $10 every month. So if you get in now, you can hold your membership, and you'll literally make like 100% in 6 months here, or even sooner, depending on how fast I move these prices up. So you guys literally can have it for life at $49 if you want and never have to upgrade again, while I continue to up the prices to help pay for the data here. Okay, here's my point here. I want you guys to watch this. As we see long trades reducing, that tells me that smart money is saying, hey, we don't want our long trades on the table because we're expecting the price to go up. We are shifting our accumulation to short trades. So as this starts to dip out from long trades to short trades, this is a very good sign the price is going to look to spike up. Now watch this today. Again, 2 hours is going to be coming out. If we see a move down on the long trades up here section, this is another very good sign that the price could be moving up. Not that it will or that it should, but that it could be moving up, guys. And it also correlates to the trend exhaustion, which many times when we see a move down here to the bottom, we see a jump in price. We saw a jump in price right here. We saw a little bit of a jump in price right here. It wasn't much, but we definitely saw it. We saw a jump in price here, and even if we go back to this past data, when we've been down to the bottom here, we see massive jumps in the market, and more jumps here, and then the jumps I've already talked about. So from a technical perspective and a money flow perspective, I am expecting to see Matic jump, and I'll end the video with this. I do think $1.50 is possible by next week. Let's watch. I'm not calling it official. That is a possibility from the metrics that we see here, but we need to be watching the metrics and the data over this weekend because I'm not going to be doing videos on Saturday, Sunday. I'll be back with you guys on Monday, but these will update every single day over the weekend. We could see a lot of volume come in, so make sure you guys are subscribed over here and watch all these coins. All these metrics, guys, even including the long and short trades, are on these coins up here, so you guys can watch them all. So there's a full update for you guys of Matic. I'll keep the live videos coming here, but let's see what happens here. Make sure you guys are watching the motions of the market. If you see people get fearful, I can guarantee you guys, we're going to start seeing the long trades increase. They're going to buy and they're going to drive the price up. Watch that very closely, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.